Hey everybody, I am here in London with Miss Vaughn.
Hey guys!
And we've been here all week, and so we thought we would get together and just kind of give you guys some tips and talk about some things we've experienced here, some things you need to know if you're planning to travel internationally.
Specifically London, we're just going to talk about the UK at the moment. So I guess we can just start off with tip number one. The conversion situation as it relates to your appliances and electronic devices.
You've got two different kinds. You've got adapters that convert voltage and adapters that just allow you to plug things into the wall. Adapters for things like your phone, your laptop, anything like that is going to just be a regular old converter. So they sell these ones that have the interchangeable parts, so they're universal globally. I like these because they cost about $20 and you can use them in any country. And they have little USB ports, so you can put your phone charger, probably like your iPad charger or something like that in it. Anything you charge with a USB port.
I got this one. This is a 4-in-1 adapter. It has all of the different adapters based on which country you're in. And it has a color-coded indicator on the box, let you know like if you're unsure as to which adapter goes for which country. So it all kind of fits together so that you can easily keep up with it.
This one I got because it's I can get my laptop charger in. You can plug in other things. Now, if you're going to bring something like a blow dryer, a curling iron,
flat iron,
yeah, anything that has voltage attached to it, you have to buy a voltage converter. Everything doesn't adapt, and it tells you on the packaging when you're buying it, this does not convert voltage, which means if you stick another kind of appliance in here, it's gonna blow. You ruin it, probably blow a circuit, maybe start a fire, and wherever you're staying, they probably won't appreciate that. Bloody Americans destroying us. So
speaking of appliances, how much do you hate when you're out and about, and then your phone is about to die? You don't want to be that girl. And so what we found is that it's really cool to have these portable chargers. You can get these at any electronics store, cell phone shops have them, what have you. And you just plug it in, you make sure this thing is charged. So every night before I go to bed, I make sure I charge this up because it's going in my purse the next day before I head out. And then you just plug your USB right into it, and then you have a portable charger for your phone at all times. And you have one too, right?
You know what? No.
Tips.
I need one of those. Okay, so continuing with the gadgets, selfie sticks. Well, actually, this is called the Mini Suite.
It came in so much handy.
I got this as a gift, and at first I didn't think I would ever use it. Lies. I used the heck out of it this week. So it extends.
Let's show them how to put it together.
Super long, and it's just got like a little stretchy part that you snap your phone into. And this particular one is Bluetooth enabled, so you don't have to plug anything into your phone. And there's a little button down here that you press when you're ready to use it, but you can get all kinds of good angles. You can get everybody in the picture.
Yep.
Seems kind of weird, but selfie sticks, all the rave, and we were not the only ones using one, so we saw them everywhere.
Next tip about traveling over here to London is make sure that if you are the kind of gal who likes to use a washcloth when you bathe, make sure that you bring your washcloth. Don't forget, because from the hotels to the bed and breakfasts to the B&B, Airbnbs to whatever, they don't have any of the washcloth. If you like to use a washcloth, make sure that you don't forget to bring it.
Or you're gonna be bathing with a big old hand towel.
Or your hand.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about the monies. As you know, you're going to need currency exchange. Well, if you didn't know, you know now. Our money does not work here in cash form. There's a couple ways you can do it. Currency exchange stores, if you live in larger metropolitan cities, you probably have access to those where you can go online, order it, pick it up. Your bank will do it. You can order currency through, like if you have Bank of America or Chase or something, you can probably do it online, pick it up from the bank. Or you can withdraw cash here on this side from ATMs, but they are going to charge you an international ATM fee of somewhere, I think here it was like £5 or so. Did you get one of those? I got some currency before I left New York. I'm living in New York now. Then I've gotten more out of the ATM here, but be aware that the exchange rates are going to make you have less money coming to this side. Conversion rate was somewhere like 1.5 when I left New York. It's been around 1.6 since we've been here. It looks around. You will need cash here. You can use major credit cards, but you're gonna need some cash for the streets vendors, food.
Also, speaking of using your cards, make sure that you let your bank know that you're going to be traveling internationally so that they can put like a little alert on your account and so that you don't get over here and then everything's declining.
Yeah.
Because I've experienced that because I forgot to tell my bank that I was coming here and a couple things declined just depending on the vendor, what kind of system they have set up with the cards. It may push it back.
A lot of them now have a little chip and it's like international purchasing power, whatever it is, but it's different than the magnetic swipe. You will be better prepared with that chip because we went to like a comedy show and to pay for it you had to have a card with a chip because they don't swipe the card. So technology is changing, just be prepared for it. Check with your credit card company.
2 things when it comes to moving about in the new city. Look into the public transportation system first before you go.
And here, it's the tube, it's the underground subway system, and there's also an overground system, train system.
And the buses.
The bus system is also really good. You can get what they call the Oyster card. If you live in New York, it's like your MTA card. So
or Chicago, your Ventra card.
Yep, wherever, if you have public transportation, it's a card. You put money on it, or you can buy day pass, a week pass.
We had to turn the cellular data off because we didn't want to incur those roaming charges and such. So we were using Wi-Fi for everything, and you know, going from place to place, Wi-Fi might not necessarily be available in between those stops. So you need to be able to pull up those directions, take a screenshot, save it in your pictures.
The good thing though is because, you know, Big Brother Daddy Google is always watching us, your Google Maps will work even without cellular data. We found that out. When you search for something through Google Maps and you leave that map up and you walk out the door, it won't give you walking step by step the talk to you directions like turn left. It won't do all that. But a little blue dot will move with you so you can see if you're going along the right path. Coming to London is easier probably than going other places first, just because people speak English fluently here. So I would say if you've never left the country and English is your only language, don't start with Paris. Because the French will just pretty much walk right on past you like you didn't say anything. But it's easy to get around here. We've been riding the heck out of that tube system, the buses. We've been everywhere.
So I have some tips for you guys about what to have in your bag with you when you're out and about in the city. First thing I'll say is to make sure that you bring some hand sanitizer so that you won't be inconvenienced when it's time to eat or touch your face or touch your friend's face. Whatever, I don't know what you're into. I would also recommend that you bring along with you some kind of hand lotion because when you're out all day, see here's the thing, it's almost like you're camping. You're away from like your you know, your hotel room or your Airbnb,
and you're not coming back until it's over.
And so you need to bring things with you that are small and easily to be carried.
Make sure you have comfortable walking shoes, things that you can get around easily in. I mean, that 0.3 miles here to there adds up, and in the course of a day you've gone a few miles and now your feet hurt. We learn here in London, bring everything for every season available. You need an umbrella, you need a parka, you need a scarf, you need a tank top, you need some shorts, you need some rain boots. I mean, the weather here changes so drastically, so quickly, so you definitely want layers. You want little pocket umbrellas, like the little small ones that'll fit in your purse, because we got rained on a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Playing like that, so.
Yeah, just better safe than sorry. Another tip for packing light is, here's just an example. So here's a pack of makeup remover wipes. This can take care of removing your makeup, cleansing your face all in one. So this is gonna save me space.
Yep. Anything you can do to minimize small things you take for granted, like, oh, this tube of toothpaste isn't that heavy. If by the time you do 10 items like that, you got 2 extra pounds of crap with you. You take for granted how much is actually in those travel sizes, so don't pack like you're never coming back. Unless you're not, in that case, have at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so water filtration, let's talk about that. You need to drink water, you need to stay hydrated. You know, I'm always fussing at y'all about drinking that water to keep your hair growing well, keep your skin healthy. Well, the water is very different here. I don't know much about the filtration methods and processes used here, but what I do know is the water tastes different, it looks different, it feels different. So I would suggest bringing, if you've ever seen like the squeezy bottles, Brita makes them, I'm sure other brands do too, with the little filters in them. You can fill them up and use them up to like 300 times or something for the filter. Bring one of those with you, or you're gonna be buying bottled water every place you go, just because you're probably not gonna wanna drink the tap water. drunk a little of it. I just kind of closed my eyes and just let it happen. But for the most part, we've bought a lot of water since we've been here. And I've been here before, so I knew better and just forgot to bring mine this time. But you definitely want to bring a little travel water filter bottle with you.
Here in London, you get a lot of change, coin-like change, and I would just recommend keeping that separate. I would recommend keeping all of your currency separate from your domestic home currency. So separate those two. When I got here, I took all of my coins that I had in my wallet and I left them like on the nightstand, and then all of the coins that I accumulated from buying things, I put them in my wallet.
Just so you're not fumbling around with it, and you don't want to make yourself a target for thieves.
Yeah.
If you're fumbling and looking all confused, someone off in the shadows is like, yep, I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah.
Make sure you tell someone back home where you're going, where you're staying, leave an address, whatever information you can, just in case something happens to you and they need to contact someone back in the States.
So before you leave, make sure that you download. There are two very important apps that I would like to recommend to you guys. So the first app that you need to have is the WhatsApp app. No, it's WhatsApp. No, it's WhatsApp. Yeah.
I think it's WhatsApp.
It's
WhatsApp
WhatsApp.
app.
The WhatsApp app.
WhatsApp app.
It's basically a way to communicate on your phone through Wi-Fi. You can text people, you can call people, but it works through the app. You also need to have it downloaded and ready on your phone before you get to the new place because you need your cell phone data service to verify it. The second app that I want to recommend to you guys is called Viber. This is another app very similar to WhatsApp. It allows you to be able to make phone calls. So it's kind of like the same thing except, what is the difference? Just another option, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's just another option for you.
Download them both and try them.
Yeah.
With WhatsApp, the other person has to have it, right? For it to work.
Yes.
So if you want to talk to mom or dad or whoever, they have to have the app too. And some of your cellular carriers may have good international plans. I think T-Mobile does because T-Mobile is very present over here. I've seen a few T-Mobile shops. So check with your carrier to see because maybe they have a plan and you don't have to worry about none of this.
Be safe, enjoy yourself, buy lots of stuff, taste a lot of things, get some new experiences under your belt. I mean, we've been having a great time, haven't we, Mel?
Yeah, we've been to markets.
We went to Stonehenge.
Everywhere.
Yes.
We went up in the London Eye, the big Ferris wheel.
We did, didn't we? I got scared.
We
We saw Big Ben.
We saw Ben.
We saw Ben. He was over there chilling.
You sure did. Vaughn did so good in the London Eye, y'all. I didn't even know she had a thing about heights and she went through the whole thing and didn't even trip
out. But for most of it, I was like this.
But I didn't even like think
it's a beautiful view. I was like,
look everybody. So,
do they know why we're here?
Yeah,
okay.
We are here. Let's talk about that. We are actually here. We're not just gallivanting around London. We are here for a reason. We're doing a couple of hair shows with Woman in the Jungle. We did Birmingham our first Saturday here, and then actually this coming Saturday, tomorrow, we're going to do the London show. But both of us, our hair is kind of run down. I know mine is very oily and poor and gross and nasty. But I have been
just not cute.
Yeah, well, I've managed all week to make a lot of styles out of my hair, but it's on the last leg. I'm past the 7-day mark. I've definitely pushed it to the limit. So what's about to happen is I'm going to get in that kitchen sink and wash this hair and see if I can hook something up so I look like somebody tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm going to twist my hair as well. I'm going to be using the Design Essentials from the Natural line. It's called Honey. It's a curl forming custard and it's made with honey and chamomile. And I'm just going to be using this on dry hair by itself, twisting my hair out because what I want is some cute little defined curls, but I want my hair to be really flowy and I want it to have a lot of movement. So I don't want to do it on wet hair because it's going to kind of, for me, it drags the hair down and makes it kind of heavy and it just kind of lays flat. So doing it dry is going to allow me a little bit more volume.
And I am going to be using all TGIN products.
I'll get it for you.
They have cute little travel sizes that are perfect for trips like this because they're in nice, hard, secure containers. But I know these products work well in my hair. I've used them time and time again. So that's what I've got, the travels. So we're going to go get cleaned up.
Yeah, and we're going to go get pretty and stuff. And we'll talk to you guys soon.